Hey, my little pickles. This is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food, with items that I buy and eat on my keto, low-carb, high-fat food plan. You will not see any keto desserts in this. Because of my food addiction, I stay away from desserts of all kinds. Recently, I just gave up berries, too, and berries were the last of the fruit. Will I have them again? I could, but right now I'm not. So anyway, these are some of my finds. Oh, this is so much fun. I always love doing these sort of things. This first is Bulletproof ground Mentalist coffee. It's a very strong coffee. And I have a little Hamilton Beach, I think it was $34 coffee maker. So my Bulletproof coffee in the morning is made with that. And then I'll have a Keurig or two later on. What do I put in my Bulletproof coffee? Well, I put Zyla, which I forgot to bring out here. This also came from Bulletproof. It's rather expensive. It is brain octane, so it is a couple of stages stronger. There's something called 6 or 7 or something like that. MCT, I don't know. It's beyond my pay grade and brain acumen. So I put a tablespoon of this into my Bulletproof coffee. And on alternative days, just because this is so expensive, I put a tablespoon of Clapo. And that is a little, just a finer grade of coconut oil. It's delicious. So either a tablespoon of the brain octane or a tablespoon of Clapo. And then 1 or 2 tablespoons of Kerrygold butter. I use the unsalted. And then I add to it, because I want to make it kind of like in the NutriBullet, the biggest one they have. And so I do that, and I kind of want a latte because I get up early and I do my emails and my podcasts. And so I want to have something that goes the distance. So between 2 and 3, I begin my Bulletproof coffee and I finish it up around 4:30 when I go to take my walk. This is Silk Almond Coconut unsweetened milk. That's key. And whatever is on sale for the coconut almond, there's Almond Breeze. There's this, as long as it's unsweetened. And it has 0 sugars. And so 1 cup is 35 calories. It has 3 grams of fat. And so I will put this, to that marker in the NutriBullet. And then I will add Organic Valley Heavy Whipping Cream. There's no carrageenan in this. And so, thank goodness, also non-GMO organic. And is it worth the $4? Yes. But there is a place where it's less than when they have it. So when it's less than, I buy it. Or there, I should say, I buy it. But it wasn't there yesterday when I went. And but fortunately, I had a few here at home because I'm a little piggy. And I always have to have my supplies. Don't mess with my Bulletproof. Don't make me come out there. All right, what's next on my fun finds? So I'm trying to drink tea. I'm not a big tea drinker, but in the winter, I think it's good to stay hydrated. I drink... the only liquids that I drink are really coffee, tea, and my Aqua Gear. That is my filter that I use to get out fluoride and other no-nos, other naughties, with lemons. And so I drink probably 100 ounces of that a day. And so the other fill-ins are, this is Ultra Spice Chai. And I'm one of those that believes that spices have a lot of little miracles to it. I take a cinnamon supplement, as well, capsule, as well as, like this morning in my Bulletproof, I put probably a tablespoon of cinnamon. It's great for your blood sugar and other areas too. But I'm a big believer, and this is like very ultra spice. When I make this, I add to it the cream and the Zyla, and I do a NutriBullet to try to make it a little bit thicker and yummier. This I just drink plain, or I should say black. It's chai green, and maybe I'd bulletproof it at some point too. But I can drink this black, and this is a great tweener. It is a full-flavored blend of green tea and sweet spices brewed up strong with milk and sugar for a rich, delicious drink. So, the ingredients are green tea, cinnamon, ginger root, allspice, cinnamon flavor, clove bud oil, and cardamom oil. So, one of those nifty little earthy, crunchy, hippie type of num-nums. Another one, two very important spices are turmeric, or turmeric, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, and ginger. And a lot of people say that the turmeric is supposed to be taken with black pepper. And lo and behold, black pepper. And it is organic. And so it's a strong antioxidant, and it just is good. It's a powerful antioxidant and circulation stimulant to help the useful properties of all the herbs to get to the cells. And they have other healing teas: peppermint, just ginger, lemongrass, turmeric, honey, licorice, black pepper. And so, caffeine free. So this is my, middle of the day sort of savior thing, along with the bone broth. And what I do is I buy a little organic, the smallest one they have, and put that with onions and carrots, celery flakes, onion powder, celery salt, into my Instant Pot, and I cook it for 70 minutes, and I've got bone broth for a week. Love it. All right, what's next? Nature's Promise. This comes from Stop & Shop, which is also known as Giant, and this is organic pizza sauce. And I do make the Fathead pizza with almond meal. I buy some from Bob's Red Mill, and then I have another bag as well. And I'll use this, and I'll use usually cheddar cheese for the grated cheese, because there's mozzarella in the crust. And then I actually have some uncured pepperoni that I put on it. Yeah, it's a fun thing. In a previous video, I mentioned cacao nibs, and I got this idea from JJ Virgin, and I got these online from Amazon. And she was making I think a blackberry type of mousse. In other words, just full-fat yogurt with blackberries done in like the NutriBullet, and then she sprinkled these on top. A wonderful idea for a snack or / lunch, don't you think? Whole cashews, macadamia nuts. I got these from Market Basket, which is a local New England store, also known as Demoulas. They have the best prices. I went there yesterday and gave them $200 of our hard-earned money. The cashews are organic. Both are raw. Some purists say to get your nuts unroasted, unsalted, and raw. And so, because I'm a good little follower of what I'm supposed to do, that's what I do. And I have them in limited amounts. I mean, today for my post-meal treat, formerly known as dessert when I was eating them, it's a ½ ounce. It's a ½ ounce of each, which means it's about 4 or 5 nuts. But because they're great in fat and all the other good things, they carry me. And then I have my bone broth or one of those teas 2 hours later, so I'm happy. And today, by the way, I'm having organic celery with a tablespoon of Nature's Promise from Stop & Shop cashew butter to fill into that. I'm having 2 ounces of something I'm going to be showing you. I'm having organic English cucumber strips, and yeah, maybe that's it. Filling, high fat, keto. Yay! All right, what is next? I usually do things like in runs. I have something and I keep having it and having it and having it because I love it. This is a staple in my diet. This is organic green beans. I get these at BJ's, a big box store. So they're 24 ounces. It's the big bag, and it makes it worth it to get it there versus the little stores that gaff you on the organic things. And this did come in organic, but it looked a little too wet in the bag, if you know what I mean. So I decided not to get it. This is my new favorite, what I'm having for a salad. And this is broccoli slaw. I'm not a coleslaw person, but I am a broccoli slaw person. And in 1 cup, there's 25 calories. So in my salad tonight, I'm having 2 cups with the organic cucumbers, the organic celery, cauliflower crumbles, which I also didn't bring out here today in the office, and organic mushrooms. 1 tablespoon of EVU, and it's a wonderful filling salad. And Dr. Berg recently had a video about our veggies going to keep you out of ketosis, and he does not believe so, and he explained why. And so his name is Dr. Eric Berg. The video was recent, so if you go onto his cover page, his homepage, and look up videos, you'll see it's kind of there. It's a 2 or 3 minute video. I think it's very important to know that just because you're on keto doesn't mean you should go without your little green veggies, because it will have an effect on the inside, and he explains it better than I ever could. And I'm a big, firm believer in veggies. They are unrefined carbs. They are not our enemy on a keto, low-carb, high-fat food plan. You need all the minerals and vitamins that are going to be in veggies that you can't find anyplace else. And don't think that taking a 1 a day is going to make a difference. You want to have those real organic foods in your body, and they're worth the price. And if you can't get organic, it's a better bad choice, right? Like this is. As far as the nutrients, it has 3 grams of fiber. It has 30 grams of vitamin A. 30% of your vitamin A in 1 cup, and I'm having 2. 50 calories, right? So I'm going to have 6 grams of fiber from that, 60% of my vitamin A, 240 of my vitamin C, 8% of my calcium, and 12% of iron. And yeah, that's how it rolls for me. This contains broccoli, carrots, and red cabbage. And so this is my new run with all the other goodies added and 1 tablespoon of the EVU. And for less than 175 calories, I've got a very filling in around the edges meal that I will have with a small amount of animal protein, which is coming up next. All right. This is my current love. This is what Greg brought home for me. And, oh, it's delicious. 3 slices, has 50 calories, and it is almost fat-free, gluten-free, no artificial ingredients, no nitrites or nitrates added, except for naturally occurring in the celery juice powder. And this is delicious. And I went in that big store that I was in yesterday, and they had other Hillshire things, but not the naturals. So I had to go to Plan B at that grocery store, and I got Hormel Natural Choice. And this is pork raised without added hormones, and it has, in 4 slices, 60 calories. Yeah, you put this in that salad that I was just talking about with 2 tablespoons of EVU and a hard-boiled Pete and Jerry organic free-range egg. You're styling. That's what I had last night. That's how come I know that today. So it has 1 carb in it, but and 1.5 grams of fat. But yeah, this is a great thing. It has water, salt, turbinado sugar, which shows up probably as the 1 gram, cultured celery powder, and cherry powder. Interesting, huh? And their other natural choices varieties are smoked ham, oven roasted turkey, cracked pepper, deli turkey, and more. So, Bolo, be on the lookout for these things. Then another alternative for sliced ham. This is Plainville Honey Maple Uncured Ham. No antibiotics, no growth hormones, no nitrates or nitrites. And 2 ounces is 70 calories, 2.5 grams of fat, so a little bit more fat. 1 gram of sugar, 10 grams of protein, and 2 ounces. So in that salad, it's great. Same sort of things, the way that it's cured. Humanely raised, gluten-free and casein-free, family farmed, pork raised. So that is Plainville Farms. Now on to the other fun stuff. I got Pure Land America Manager Special ribeye steak, organic grass-fed beef. No antibiotics, no added hormones, GMO-free, organic. And so this will be cooked on the grill tomorrow night. I also have a sirloin grass-fed piece. And if you buy these things in these vac packs and then cook them on the grill, you may find, especially filet and sirloin, like they look like this in a little package and you say, oh my God, we need 6 of them to have a meal. And then they plump up. So just know when you buy that little one, if you don't think it's going to work, it will, because 3 to 4 ounces just seems to plump up on the grill. And this is for tonight, and this is Black Angus. This is ground beef, no added hormones, no antibiotics, 100% vegetarian fed. And so it is 86 lean, 14% fat. I would definitely have more fat if it had it, but it didn't. So in 4 ounces, it's 240 calories. And I'm old school, so that means I cook 5 ounces and there's 4 ounces of the cooked burger afterwards. It has 21 grams of protein in that 4 ounces, 12% of your iron, and we love that. And so that is going to be tonight's dinner from the grill, a little patty with that huge salad and organic sauteed baby spinach on the side. So I've got the veggie salad, the cold, the hot spinach, and the 4 ounces of that grass-fed beef burger. So that is my fun for today, and look at it. I've gotten to 17 minutes showing you a few of my favorite finds. I am going to put this through the production process with my staff. They're all here. Oh, yeah, it's me. And it's going to be a bonus Friday video. Why? Because you're going shopping either this afternoon or tomorrow, right? For the week, or maybe even Sunday, and you want to look for organic and grass-fed, and I gave you some ideas, and trust me, the few more bucks that you might spend ends up costing you less in the long run, because your food will be more precious and you will eat every last bite and not treat it like, oh, yeah, I can take it or leave it. You will take it and you will eat it in your salad and next to your burger and in your Bulletproof coffee. Thanks so much for washing. Thanks so much for washing. Yeah, I really don't like smelling you early in the morning. Thanks for watching. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food. Bye-bye for now.